Hi there, it's Betsy-Morgan, the psychic teacher. Welcome. Today I would like to channel on something that makes me actually a little nervous because I know almost all of us have an opinion, a desire, a feeling, and I don't want to go against the grain of whatever you are feeling, but I'm curious, as are you, who is going to win the 2024 United States presidential election. I would like to bring in my guide Orion, who most of you know that I channel, and many of you, all of my students and my professional graduates, channel him as well. We're going to ask him to talk to us and see what he has to say about the outcome of this election. So if you would like to join with me, we're just going to do a little prayer that this be done easily and bring in the truth, and just know that I don't have a side picked. I want what is best for the United States, and perhaps you know what is best in your heart, and I want you to be happy. I just want to do a good channeling for you. So let's see what Orion and the beings of light in the higher realms have to say. Allow yourself now to sit in a comfortable and relaxed position. Perhaps close your eyes, and we invite 100,000 angels for us to lift, love, and protect us while we do this good work. And I ask for the presence of Orion. I ask for master teachers such as Jesus the Christ and Abraham and the Divine I Am and Mother Mary, all the archangels, including Michael. Please come in at this time and give us information and, if possible, the answer to who is going to be the next president of the United States of America. Beloved beings of light, know indeed that this is Orion, and I come with a host of angels and other spiritual leaders who come with you to bring forward that, of course, which is light, the lightest of answers, the most accurate of answers, to let you know the outcome of that which is coming. We find that Morgan, the channel, is having a little difficulty clearing her mind as she is concerned about upsetting anyone whose outcome might not be offered in this display of information. We share with you now that there is a certainty that this is a very close race. We want you to know that there are angels abounding with each candidate. Both of these men, according to spirituality, come from different star systems and thus bring a different light with them, but they each have a light shield. Each man that is running truly believes that he is the best one for this job. There is no falseness in that. Each man will have a team working with him to advise him on everything. And for most of the outcomes regarding these decisions, he will listen to his team. Either man will make his own choice regarding some outcomes that he feels strongly about. Each man running has financial gains, you might say, tied to different donors. and they will pay attention to that, as well as will their team. Therefore, we want you to know, in the background of this information, that there is something personal for each participant to gain or achieve if they are truly elected. Truly elected. We want you to know that there is a personal favoritism towards the Electoral College rather than the current way that a president is elected. It is felt spiritually that it should be a popular vote, that every vote should count. And regarding this upcoming election, it would make a difference. We see behind each candidate a large grouping of angels and a large grouping of spiritual energy. We see that behind the candidate known as Trump, there is more energy, more of a dynamic push. And we see the energy behind one who at this time is known as Biden. Though there be less energy, there is a great deal of desire to make the United States good. There is a honesty, and yet we want you to know, with this one known as Biden, there is at this time approximately 30% of his delegation that is up in arms concerning his even running for president. Approximately 30% feel he should step aside and let another candidate come forward. That is at this current moment. We do not see that happening, but we see that there is considerable arguments behind the scene regarding such. We see that there is influence coming from other countries to each one of the candidates, different countries supporting a different candidate. And we see behind the scenes that there is influence regarding the computers and the attempt for hacking and getting into the base system of the voting, that this should be extremely carefully monitored so that there be no ironic implications of dishonesty, for there are many that are attempting such at this time. We want you to know that even as we do this reading, as it is called for you, this channeling, that there are disruptions in the energy. For both of these men at this time are streaming light, but different desires, beliefs, if you will, in what is best for the country and what is best for them as a politician. We see each man brings his own set of goodness and his own set of that which could not be so good for the country or the world at large. But the question was, who will win? Who will be the next president? And though we feel it not be good to share this political outcome, for it could influence voters indeed, the race will be very, very close. We see at this time it would be Trump that would be the winner of the election. We do see that Biden would have a team behind him who would be influencing him very, very much. He would, in that regard, be a good leader of the people, having a team helping him. For in many ways, we do see that his age is influencing his ability to make definitive decisions. And we do see, as we look at the one known as Trump, a bit of, you might say, being off the cuff, making radical choices too quickly. And his team will be inviting him to slow down, to consider both sides rather than what he feels is best for him politically, as well as what is best for him constitutionally for the nation. We see also that it does depend a great deal on your energy. You can influence the outcome still, bringing in your angels, your light, your desires, your focus, and feeling, seeing, imagining the candidate of your heart winning and being a wonderful president. See for yourself the United States being healthy in every regard. We do see that there will be much in the way of upsets between now and the election. There will be anger in the streets and in the voting areas, that there should be much help regarding peace. We see this around the world, and as we look at this, we see that there are many elections that are concurrently happening, and all of this energy will influence the outcome of the United States of America. This is the time for you as an individual to bring your high regard for your country to the forefront of your heart, your mind, and your feelings. Your vote does count as much in your heart and mind right now as it does at the poll when you actually cast your ballot. This is time for you to imagine your country being healthy and happy and well run, that your country be politically balanced and your economy be soaring to new heights of greatness, and your poor being taken care of, and your school systems protected and supported, and the gun laws no longer being run politically but carefully, with children and humanity at the forefront of any decision. To look at those who are at the border wanting to come into peaceful countries as human beings, and yet you must choose first what is best for the country at large. For if the country is not strong, politically, economically, and militarily, the country will fall under too much aggression that can come with letting in too many that cannot be cared for. We say unto you to take a good look within your own heart. What matters most for you in this election? Become educated, know what is going on behind the scenes, and vote with your heart. Either man will bring goodness, and either man will bring some unrest. Both men have strong political views that are in somewhat opposition to each other and to many in the Americas. At this time, even Betsy-Morgan, who is channeling, is having difficulty bringing through what we are offering to her. For right now, the energy is vacillating back and forth. Even as you are listening, it creates energetic vacillation of this energy, and the dominance of either candidate changes. You are important in this election, more than any other election. Investigate, learn, find the truth, and vote with your heart. We have not answered which man would be better for the country, have we? That is not quite yet to be seen, but their policies vary greatly, very greatly. We thank you for listening, and we want you to know that this battle, this contest, this election is not over yet. This is what we see today. And we thank you for listening. And may the best candidate for your country win and do well. Thank you for listening. And we send you great love. Wow, I want you to know this was very hard for me. I energetically could see the energy moving here and here. The race is very, very close. Very close. Again, the energy around Trump was huge. Around Biden was smaller. And again, they said they're from different star-based systems. I know many of you are not metaphysical, so you don't have to listen to that. But just know that energy counts. And if you have a certain candidate, know what their forum is. And when you feel good with it, send them energy, because the energy will swing the vote. Good luck to all of us.